Welcome back everyone to Moratania. In this episode we're going to be working with this factory here. We've already started supplying it to certain cities like Rowley Regis over here, Melksham down here, and I'm pretty sure that we have one set up for Malvern because it's just down the road. What ones do we have set up? And also Snaithcoic here. So, where else can we provide to? Glossop, Oakengates, Barking, Edgware. So we need, how many in total? 4, 6, 8. 8 delivery bays. I don't think it's going to fit in here. Maybe if we take this bit off the sides, then it might. So if we take that off, and we'll work with that bit. So if we just try, we need to fit another 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That fits. Okay. Maybe I could put in a connection there. Right, so let's just pack these in. There we go, give it a good amount of buffer. And that way, if we have one line that's getting all of the goods, they won't just be removed. Like there'll be a decent amount of buffer before they're just removed from the storage. Right. I swear this was faster pre-summer update. So these will allow us to put connections to every single city that needs goods from this factory, and then we just have to provide more and more resources for them to build up what they need. So that'll be the plastic and the steel for these. There we go, that's built up. If we delete this back, maybe we can put, it's going to be a bit pointless, but we can put in a connection here. Maybe? Okay, maybe a connection here is just one step too far. Yeah, it's just, for whatever reason, it can't do that there. Okay, right, let's think about this. So it's right-hand drive, isn't it? So they need to come out here. And then in here. So if we did like one there and one there, then it halves how many are there. One out there, one in here. And then we'll just take the highway on ramp and in fact what we can do is connect this up So if we take that out and that out, and then did that there, and we could do one up here as well. So let's keep them flat and then change it to a medium country road here, and then do a straight road in, and then do a turn and swap this one round just like that. Have that go into there, and we can upgrade part of this to be a dual carriageway, and that way they have a separate line off. Potentially we could upgrade that bit. No, it's just a bit too close. Never mind. Okay. Right. So if we bring this down and put this in down around here. I don't know whether maybe we should do one here. I kind of want to take this out and make it a one-way out, and then that way we've got the in and the out. Shake it all about, do the okie dokie, etc. I guess it doesn't really make sense not to have a road here coming in. And then maybe we can do a road down here with lots of connections to this lot. Road up here. We don't need this to be medium country road, so we'll just do that. And then a road up there to connect it so that this is connected to the factory. And what else do we need? We could possibly put this into there. Maybe not. Boom. There we go. So we've got a connection in for these two, a connection in for these two, and a connection out for these two, and what have you. Okay, so what routes do these currently take, and can we improve them? One of these goes out this way. It's a bit hard to tell which one's going out. So if we went into that view, and then we swapped these out, so we want to remove the one that comes down here. I guess that would be Melksham. So if we put Melksham onto number 8, oh wait, no, it's on number 5. No, Malvern, it must be Malvern. That must be it. There we go. Boom, sorted. And now they come down that way. This one comes down this way. So this one, number 6, is doing really well that going that way. Because it comes down here and then it probably goes onto the motorway, doesn't it? Yeah. So if we put that one on number 7, then we've got the 2 coming out that way. What's on number 5? Melksham. Melksham can go on number 6 because that's going to be going down the motorway as well. And there we go. So we'll have one more to go this direction. Maybe what we could do is something... I don't know, maybe we could have something here so they can go on here rather than down here. But then again, what's the point in that? Right, why don't we take medium country road, bring it over the top here. In fact, it doesn't have to be medium country road because it's just coming back that way. It can be a one-way highway. Keep that flat. Annoyingly, I don't really have better bridges, so it's just going to have to be that one. And then what we'll do is a medium country road up to around about there. And then this one will come up here. And then we'll just bring that one into here, make this a dual lane down, straight into the junction there. And that should empower connections coming out this way to be able to get onto the motorway junction down here a little bit easier. Hopefully, at least. You never know. Right, that goes up there. And then we would want this to come off. If that could just link in nicely. Bridge pillar collision. I guess it was too good to be true. Never mind. So we're going to want you to come down. Like so. And then connect in down here. These will be dual lane. Yep, like that. And then that just means that rather than going down this way or anything, they can go right and go around the junction again, should they wish to. So, what other consumers do we have to set up? Glossop, Oaken Gates. Oaken Gates is getting really big. Barking and Edgware. Edgware. Okay, so we're going to want two of these to go off this direction. But then again, they could come down here to get onto the motorway quite easily. So maybe that's what we can use it for. So if we build these in, so one's to go to Edgware up here. Where would their goods drop-off point be? Here it looks like. There we go. And then one of these whoops, there we go, we'll go up to Glossop. Up here, where is their goods bit? Here. There we go. Let's work that out. Why it hasn't used the dual carriageway that comes up, who knows? Right. So let's call this line 3. That needs to be renamed to line 3. And then down here would be also line 3. There we go. So why is it coming off way down here when there's a motorway that comes up this way and then there's a junction right here? Bit weird. Don't know. Probably suit it if it went on that one. Has that changed it at all? No, it hasn't. Still coming off down here and going that way. Well, if that's the fastest route, then that's the fastest route for it. It's so annoying that everything uses the same lane on the motorways. Never mind. Maybe they can build in logic that if the car in front of it's going slower, then it won't. It will overtake. Because that's technically what motorways are meant to be. Alright, 1 to Edgware. It still chooses to come this way down and go up that way, rather than going off that way. But what we can do is swap Glossop to Terminal 1 and Edgware to Terminal 2. Where's Edgware? And then what routes does it take? So it comes in this way, comes out here and goes out that way. And then it's straight off back that way. Cool. Okay. So we'll need some trucks for that. Let's get these trucks moving. Buy some more of them. Cargo. This way up. Let's get 20 of those. 10 for each route. We'll color them the color of the line. And then we'll just literally zoom in right here. Put 10 on Edgware. And then 10 on Glossop. Boom, done. This is good because that's not a Land Rover, is it? No. Looked a little bit like one from above. Maybe not. I don't know. It's interesting that nothing's using this lane, but you know, what can you do? It may even be better to have one that goes from here. Just as we've been hit by maintenance costs. Okay, well, we've got 2 of those lines in. The other 2 would be Oaken Gates and Barking. Okay, interesting lines. So a lot of them want to go off this direction. So maybe that's something we can work on. So 1, 2 Oaken Gates. They're going to be picking up goods and then dropping off goods. Good. So this would be line 5. We're getting quite a few of them now. Line 5, there we go. And again, this stuff comes in this way rather than going down the A road, over the junction and coming in down here. It's a little bit weird. I don't understand why. I guess the medium country roads are such a high speed that it makes near no difference, which is a bit of a pain, but hey ho. It's a shame we can't make those guys give way, because that's the way it should be, really. Right. That's a lot of steel. 300 odd steel. Wow. This hasn't made 300 odd steel, so where's all that steel coming from? Weird. Do you think it could be sent from somewhere and then just sent back? Right, let's go onto the edgeware line and make sure that this is set up right. Because I'm not too sure whether it is. So it needs to be full. And it needs to be picking up goods and dropping off goods. And then whichever one Glossop is, number 3 needs to be filling up. And that needs to be filling up on goods and dropping off goods. There we go. So how's that doing? These ones are red. So we just need to manage these vehicles and turn them brown. Quickest paint job you'll ever see. There we go. This is starting to take shape. What other line do we not have? It's barking, isn't it? So if we create another line, and this one will be to barking down here. This one definitely does use the A road, which is good. So they need to be picking up goods. There we go. And dropping them off. Oh, actually, no, I need to name it. So this is line 5. Let's just get 10. That one needs to go on barking. This one needs to be brown, like so. And there we go. Now all we need to do is provide its supplies. So it will be getting supplies from all of the steel mills on the distribution line this way. But it may also be beneficial if we built dedicated lines. So this one connects up with up here, and also down here. So maybe if we built one over from over here, it would be beneficial. So if we build a, what do we need? 30 meters. Let's put it on this side with plenty of space either side to build some other lines going backwards and forwards, and it needs to have plenty of, let's just pause the game so that we can build these a little bit quicker. Spam click. There we go. Anytime now. There we go. Right, that's all of that side. That's all of that side. Let's just build in a street access on that side. And then hopefully we can do, if we delete that back a little bit, and we do a straight road here. Yeah, and then do a curved one that connects in there, and it can create a little nice junction. Hopefully this connects to here and that connects to there. Good. So steel that comes on this distribution line can go onto this as well. So if we just do a straight line out from here, make it go flat, and then build it into there, then we've got a good footprint to build out. I would imagine that, oh, actually, there's quite a few. I thought there would be 8 for the, I think, the different goods lines, but there's also the machinery lines. So what ones don't we deliver to? Rawtenstall up there, Edgware, and Glossop. It's the ones that aren't actually being used at the moment. So that's fine. What we'll do is we'll deliver locally to over here. Oh, where am I? Over here. There we go. And that's just a simple trip down the motorway down to there. So let's put that line in. Put it in from here down to, let's use this one because it's not being used yet. And we can change that to terminal 2 so that it comes in and then goes out nice and easy. Where's it coming in actually? Is it coming in down here? No, it's like turning. Where's it coming from? Oh, it's coming in down that way. Interesting choice. Oh well, it'll work. Right, so these will need to be full and they'll need to be picking up steel, and then here they'll need to drop off the steel. They'll need to be the right color line. The right color line. There we go. And what number are we on with the other steel lines? Is it here? How many other steel lines do we have? 11. Cool. So it's number 12, this one. There we go. And that's all set up. It just needs vehicles which can come from the hub. Is that it? No, that's trams. Oh, I thought there was a vehicle one down here. Never mind, we can just use this one. It's on pretty much the same line, so we'll just get 10 of those to begin with. We'll make those the right color. We'll put those onto line 12. There we go. Oh, interesting. It's coming down here rather than using the motorway. Why would you do that? I mean, if that's technically the faster route, I don't really mind, but it's a bit weird. Like, why wouldn't you use the motorway junction we've got here that comes through? I don't know. Right. Where else does steel around here? We've got this one up here, which would be a somewhat decent connection to put in. I guess it would just go through Bognor Regis. Maybe we can do a second bridge here so that Bognor Regis doesn't have to have trucks go through it. and they can use the sort of circular line around it. We can build a little road here as well. There we go. So if we do country road over here, and then we do M, there we go. So if we do a road here that links into the circular line rather than the main line into the city. That's annoying. Maybe this needs to go upwards. So if we make this flat, will this then connect in there like that? Yeah. And then we can just connect that in there. So they can still go that way if they want to, but it just creates a bit of a faster route through. Actually, we've already got some stuff using it. Is this the goods line? Oh, this will be the goods line to Rowley Regis. No? Where is this going? Oh, it's coming through this way. How weird of a way to go. Maybe what we should do is connect up a road through here, so then it can follow the road up. That might not be a bad idea. Just a bit of an interesting route that it's taking, really. Can this be upgraded? No, it can't. Okay. Right, if we do a road here, it should create a decent bridge where the road actually... Right, delete that. Plug that in there. And then just delete that bit out. Do a straight line up here. And then it connects into the road, the road, not the train line, please. So much stuff, it's just getting confused with. There we go. And then that will come down here. Let's just upgrade that road to tarmac. And then what we can do is, if this can be upgraded to... No, it can't. It's a little bit of a pain. Maybe we could just do a road this way. Plug that into there. What are you doing? Right, so if this came down this way... I don't necessarily want it to go over this track because there's quite a lot of trains that go backwards and forwards here. Same up here. So what we'll need to do, if we do road, straight road out with electric, keep it flat. If it can start to go down, we're going to tunnel underneath. So we'll take the country road to one of these, and it's going to come underneath here. Like so. I don't want to interact with these train lines because they're very busy lines. Maybe we literally just need to put in a tunnel underneath here. What I'm looking for is a line that comes up this way and then connects into that tunnel up there. A little bit better though. Something like that. And then we can connect this one up to here. And we can connect this bit down here, construction not possible, into here. And then connect these two. And we want to go underneath, like so. And what we can do here as well is just do a connection. In fact, doesn't this go up? This would be a good point for a connection, really. We could do a connection here. Comes out at the top of the mountain. This way we just have extra connections. Where's the... So this one can come down here. And we'll come in to this road up here. Like so. And then if we just upgrade these roads through, that'll be a good connection straight up to there. Ooh, that's annoying. What if we delete that out and do a straight line from there to there? It's a little bit better. Cool. So we actually have to put in the connection. So that will connect up. I want it to be a bit more, you know, like a lane coming in, but it doesn't really support that. It doesn't really want to do that, does it? I mean, we probably could if we sort of did something like this, and then it still just looks like a road going into another road. So, unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to do something like this. There we go. Turn that one around. So now we have a junction off down here. Has anything used it? Oh wow, stuff's already starting to use it. What is that? That's the food. Okay, cool. maybe what we can do is like a connection down here and a connection over here. And then both lines can use it. It just seems a bit silly because it's... Let's give this a try. So this will be coming on to here. And this will be coming off here. Like so. And then what we'll do is we'll do a road that comes back on itself. How steep is this? Ooh, that's pretty steep actually. Okay, well we know the road would need to come down here to avoid the tunnels. And we might as well have it come up to here. So if we do that bit into there, and then this can come up here, and then we can do a connection in there maybe. How about that? It's a little bit different, but I think it'll be a good connection through down this way and down this way. And when we hook this one up to do a connection through for steel, in fact, it would be really good if we connected that one up down here as well. Maybe we should just connect that one up, considering it goes through here. I mean, we do want this one, definitely. I forgot it was here, the Rawtenstall one. So we want to provide a decent amount of space so that we have, because these trains will be bringing in steel and what have you by the 100 worth. So we don't want there to be a cargo station with 30 spots or even like 60. We want to build it up so that all of it can be, it provides a good buffer for the line to actually move what's there to where it needs to go, and also space in case two full trains come along at the same time, so to speak. Considering they're two circular lines, that's absolutely possible. I mean, I've seen the trains, pretty much do two of the same line back to back on going the same way. So, it's not necessarily great that that happens, but it can happen. So it's just something that we need to prepare for. There we go. Right, so this would need to deliver to down there. So if we put in a line, there we go, down to here. It's so strange that it chooses to come down here rather than come off down here and go in. I don't know. I'm not too sure how I feel about it, but it is what it is. So you're going to be filling up on steel, and you're going to be dropping off steel. So this would be line 13. Line 13, there we go. Cool. So if we get a bunch of steel trucks, let's start with 10. Put them on number 13. then... So what route does that take? Comes down this way, does it? That makes sense. In fact, it might even be best to have a line come through that connects up down here so it can stay on the faster road rather than go through 30-mile-an-hour depots. So that comes down from up here. It's a good little connection, that. I like that one. We need more plastic routes. So currently, where are we getting plastic from? Whitney over here is sending some. Bognor Regis is sending some. Snaithcoic is not. East Ham Chemical Plant. East Ham over here is not. We could connect up there because it's just down the motorway, really. And back. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Where else? Faisley. We could connect up Faisley because it's, again, down the motorway, probably down here and then off at this junction through. Barking. Barking's pretty close as well. It's pretty much just up the motorway. But the route it would have to take is quite laborious, but it should be alright. It'd be interesting if we could put in a connection, a better connection through to this junction. I wonder whether we could do that. I mean, technically, we could just carry it on that direction. So if we carry on this direction, and then over here, I mean, we already have a connection here, so it could come off and go off this way. And we want to take it down, but not too far down. And then that would need to connect up over here. It's probably best to use a tunnel. I mean, that could come... Well, first off, that connecting into there makes sense. Although that's not being used, is it? So it's not really needed. Although a straight line through there would look good. But anyway. So if we just do road up to there, and then we'll need to tunnel through. We could do a bridge here, but I'll rather just do a tunnel. And that does a little connection through that way, which is actually better for some of those goods lines, which is nice. We'll do a little connection here, because why not? This could use another train. In fact, these trains aren't the right colour. There we go. And that can make its way through, can't it? It should be able to. It's probably going to have to do a convoluted route round, but it will eventually get there. Oh, excuse me. That's actually a better route for goods into oaken gates as well, which is nice. It's just the bricks that choose to come down here because they need to come down to a certain point over here. That being said, we could just do it into this roundabout up here. Nah, it's alright. It'll be fine. As it is. Oaken Gates is starting to get bigger than the roads we have available to it. Maybe we need to put in some routes that we do so it can do up to here and connect it up there. Maybe if we do a nice straight street out, a nice right angle, sort of like that, and that connects in there. That does not like this connection. So if we just do something like that, and then that uses this space a little bit more. There's more down here. There's more over here. It just needs to actually utilize it a bit. Hopefully building this in, the algorithm can work out, okay, we need to build here. Do I just put a connection in there? It's a second connection right where there's a... Putting 3 junctions so close together is a bad idea. But this should allow it to build out this way and this way, which should be good. It's quite funny because like Oaken Gate's main street through, I mean it connects in down here, but it doesn't connect into the junction up here off to the main road or the motorway out. But anyway, we were looking at plastic. So plastic here. I mean, we've got a good connection there straight into the junction that goes onto the A road. So I don't mind too much just building this one out. So construction not possible. What? Why is that not possible? I think it's having problems on this end. So let's just pause it for a second, delete out what we've got here. And then, yeah, I know you're going to have problems. There we go. I reckon it's this bit. It just doesn't like it. So if we did street access there, I mean, we could do street access there. But we won't. And then an out here. And then what we need to do is also do cargo on this side. Let's just put in an N. There we go. I wonder why it's just going so slow. I think I need more RAM, but I've got 16 gig. It's not exactly like I don't have, a decent amount. It's just literally the save is so big at this point, it can't cope. Yeah, because my RAM is at like 14.8 gigabytes, 93% out of 15.9, so it looks like that's the bottleneck on my system. Because even the CPU is only at like 40%. It's a bit weird. Can we do a road here? No? Does it have to be here? Yeah, it does. Is it because that goes up? No, it's sort of all on the level. What would be best if we had... Well, actually, here is probably the best place for it. So if we did something like delete these out. These don't really need to be this big at this point. It's literally just to manage the queues of traffic that we had. What we can do is hopefully upgrade this to medium, and this and this. We might as well upgrade that. Yeah, medium. There we go. And then this also, and that's a good connection through. But then on top of that, so each of these will be a traffic light junction off, and we don't want that necessarily. So if we do 3 lanes coming in, let's just turn that around. Yeah. And then 1 goes off this way. Oh, I don't think it's gonna like that. No. That's a pain. Maybe what we'll have to do is split them up, so it's annoying because it allows this sort of stuff, but then it doesn't really work when you put in all these extra connections in. So what if we did two twos? So we'll do a 2-lane there and a 2-lane here, maybe. Yeah, and then we'll turn them around. And then we'll do a connection there and a connection here. And then we have connections in. It shouldn't be that hard though. It shouldn't be such a pain in the ass to try and get it sorted. We can upgrade these roads through. In fact, why don't we just have a fast road through that way? It's a bit of a horrible junction, but it'll work. And then up here, if we had outs, as that ends, outs, construction not possible. Why is that construction not possible? What do you mean? Let's delete this back so that it does a nice connection in there. This one comes up this way. This one comes down this way. Yeah, just like that. Nice. It's a bit pointless having both lines in, but one goes into straight into the city, and the other one goes into the A road, so we'll keep it as it is, and hopefully this will divert some of the traffic around. Maybe what we need to do is move this one to number 1, and then it'll go the other way around. No, it won't go that way around. Why aren't you going that way around? So the fuel line comes straight in from down here. The goods line goes that way. There's quite a lot of different lines dissecting, which just means that more and more stuff can cause issues. Like if you have too many lines intersecting, then it means that more and more traffic can build up and cause issues. But hey ho. So this will be a plastic line, so it's going to be that color. It will be picking up plastic and dropping off plastic. How many plastic lines are there? Let's have a look. Oh, 15. Okay. So if we call this one 16, that'll be that. Actually, nothing else uses this line, so we could turn it around. No, I don't think that helps. There we go. So that needs to, where are we? Here. Where's the road hub? Wasn't there a road hub here? Maybe I've had to get rid of it. Let's just put it down here out of the way. There we go. I don't really want to remove too many buildings, so that removes one. That'll do. Truth be told, they could use a lot more space here. Like this bit. I'm sure it will replace those buildings, so let's just build them in. If we put these roads in, it allows them to use the space more than anything. There we go. Do some interesting stuff there with the roads, and then just allow it to populate in. So we've done the plastic line. We just need to put trucks on it that can take plastic. Let's try 10. I reckon this will need way more because it's got to go quite a far distance and what have you. So I'm going to need to keep an eye on it. Realistically, we want this one to be on line 1 and this one to be on line 2. There we go, now they're not crossing over each other. Don't understand why it doesn't just come down here. Steel over here could be used. I don't think we have a connection to... Oh, maybe North Street. I don't know, what's it called over here? This is Mill Road, South Street, Cheshire Street, Park Road, New Road. Great, they're all different names. Are you directly 1, 2, and 6? 1 is going to be down this way, isn't it? Yep. 2 goes down to here. 6 goes over to here. Okay. Yeah, we could do another one. So this would be a line going this way. So if we put that on number 6, it's going to be this color, it's going to be load full, and it's going to be steel. And then we need you to drop off down here. I guess there. Maybe. You're going to be dropping off steel. That stuff. But you need to go to number 2, really. Right. There's so many lines going up and down here. Maybe we should upgrade this road to be extra large. Not that it really needs it, but then we can upgrade the other road to be large. and it should hopefully handle a little bit more of the traffic, or at least I can hope. So if we do upgrade this one to be a large route through, I don't think that's going to work, is it? No. Okay. And how many of these are we using now? One. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 at each one, so that's 10. And we're using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've almost filled them up. Not quite. Oh no, not that one. This one. 13, let's make it 14. I reckon that's the right amount. Yes, it is. Awesome. So we can do 3 more delivery lines here, and then we're probably going to need to do, I mean, maybe we could fit a road in here. It's going to be a bit tight, but yeah, we can. So there's another 2 to make it 12. And then hopefully more of these will get used where the stuff's actually getting to where it needs to go. Or at least we can hope. So, did we put any vehicles on this one? No, we didn't. Okay, let's buy... Where are we? Vehicle. In fact, is there one over here? No, there's not one over there. These need to be for steel. Let's put 10 of them on there. And then let's colour them the right colour. Put them over to here, number 14. So, number 14, what route does it take? Oh, it goes that way. What? Oh, come on. You've got a motorway junction just down here. Interesting that it decides to go this way, to be fair. I guess it's, other than this bit, it's mostly medium country roads, so it's pretty decent, speed-wise at least. Can we upgrade this bit to medium country road? No, can't just there. So if we just pause it for a second, you can upgrade that bit. And then this bit, going into there, it's just a bit too close. So what if we did that, and then this? There we go. Nice. Can we upgrade these roads? It'll make such a little difference, but there's routes going down this way, so why not? There we go. There we go. Okay, well, if they're going out this way, maybe we should swap Terminal 14 to Terminal 2. Or Terminal 6, rather. And let's do what we always do, which is fill it up. Give it a good buffer. Alright, this is where it might get a bit problematic, because it's going to be right up against this other station. It looks like that might be the last that it can do, but we can also do connections here, so why not do that? There we go. I mean, I guess it doesn't really help the steel get there, so I guess it's not really needed, but hey ho. Hey, he's on his bed. Well, I say bed, it's just a pillow, but... yeah, he is. But hey ho. Cool. Sorry, my cat's... we got a new cat and he's been choosing to use the floor over, like, little beds that we've put out for him. He's a bit bizarre, but he's adorable. And he's now using the little bed that we made up for him. So that's nice to see. Right, so what we need, I guess, I'm a little bit ticked off that it decides to come down this way rather than going onto the motorway down here, but I guess because the motorway sort of goes towards Melksham up here, it's more distance for it to travel, maybe, which, you know, we can't really do much about, unfortunately. Just is what it is. Right, okay, so we've got steel coming from there and here. We've got steel coming from here and here. Maybe we do a long range route from like up here, but I don't think it's necessarily needed because you've got a connection here and a connection here and a connection here that feed this one. You've got a connection here to the plastic route, to the goods route, which has a connection here to, again, this one, and down here. So I don't know whether maybe from over here up. What does it need more of at the moment? I mean, we really need to let it run because probably a lot of routes need to actually deliver their stuff. What does it have more of at the moment? It has more plastic. So if we just let it run, see how it goes, and hopefully it will build up how many actual goods go out from that factory. I know what we need. We need a connection here onto this, straight onto this road. So it kind of makes this other one redundant, but hey ho. There we go. How's that changed things? Boom. Everything uses that way now, including the plastic coming through, which is a bit annoying. We don't really want that because this is a very slow path through. But it's choosing to go that way. There's not much we can do. But this will now be supplying goods to everything, right? We've got Snaithcoic one, which currently has like nothing actually using it. I think we need to specify that it needs to be goods. So we need to supply more plastics and steel. Steel-wise, if we put more lines on the distribution line, because this one's extremely busy, that will help. Money-wise, it can be a bit hit and miss. I hope this doesn't deliver any ore, considering this one already has 259 ore and it needs coal. It's going to deliver ore, isn't it? It's just going to do it. And yep, it's dropping off ore, even though it doesn't really need it at this stage. It's got like 300. It needs some coal. Here we go. Please deliver all of your coal, because you can then pick up a whole load of coal to take it where it needs to go. Do that. Drop it all off. Just do it. Just do it. Drop it all off. Are you kidding me? It went down to like, it dropped off like 30 odd. For goodness sake. Yeah, like 40 maybe. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And it's so annoying. Because it needs way more. It needs way more coal. So where is our line? Here. How much coal does it have on it? 440. Where is it then? Oh, it's coming back. Maybe we need more boats. More spread out. It's a shame that there isn't a way to make them spread out. So I guess the minimum time you should be waiting is like a minute. Maximum time, let's just bump it up to 10 minutes. Minimum time, wait a minute. Bump it up to 10 minutes, because we want it to be full. We don't want any of these boats to not be full, because there's a reason they call it a boatload. We want it to be a decent amount. They're just a bit slow, really. Annoyingly. How's our hub down here? This needs a whole load more vehicles on it. It's got the RE44s. Why is it all going to one? What is this line? So it goes down to here and down to here. It's doing the same thing, but for some reason it's preferring to take it to one rather than the other. Why is that? It's preferring to go to Malvern rather than Melksham. Weird. I mean, what we could do is do a line from up here straight down, back up. That could be pretty good. Let's raise this up. It's a bit much. I don't want it to go that far up. I want it to go gradually up. Why have you... Oh, yeah, that's correct actually. So you stay flat, and then you go off this direction. I realise it's the old styley road, but it's fine. In fact, why don't we just do from there in? Yep. I'm going to upgrade that road through. And then this road will come out and down in this sort of direction. Yeah. If we put on some steps there, that improves the connection there. And we can do something here to improve. Where does this one even go to? It comes up here and then it connects in here. Well, the motorway's kind of made them pointless now, so I mean, I was going to do a connection that runs through here, but I don't know whether it's... No, I guess it can help the existing route, so... There we go. I just hope having this as the other bridge... Why has it done that? Why is it not flat? Let's try taking this out and replacing it with the better bridge, because it might be that this is speed limited because of the type of bridge it is. And we don't really want that. What we can do is remove this as well. So then nothing's going to come down this way and cause problems down here. There we go. And then just create a decent bridge. Make it like that. 200 grand. Jobs are good. That's really actually quite cheap for a bridge that size, really. we'll do a connection in there. That looks a bit ridiculous. So. Is there anywhere, any bit in between? Like, we just want to do a bit smaller of a tunnel. Oh, there we go. That'll do. So what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a better connection up that way as well. There we go. It's kind of pointless considering they go to the same spot, but put a little connection through. We could even potentially put in a connection to the actual motorway there, if we wanted to. This is having a hard time of dealing with its traffic, so why don't we try splitting them out? There we go. I don't know what sort of difference this may do, but hopefully it helps. It does a little bit. If anything, a connection down here to the motorway would be good, because then the traffic can come down here rather than use this junction, but I don't know. I don't think it would actually use it. Right. So what we need to do is, number one, create a delivery point for the oil. So if we do a road off like this, and then delete that one, and connect it down here. In fact, I mean, it's not really going to be needed, to be honest with you, but we could do something like that. That works. There we go. So we'll need a good vehicles. It may need some decent buffer. I don't think it will need as much as before, but we'll just give it some space. Collision. Collision. Why do you collide? Oh, hello. What's up? So if we do a road up here and then do a little curvy line in, we can do a road back that way. And if we delete out this bit, then we can do curvy road in there. That looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Come up here. Right. So we build out this one just to make sure it's got enough buffer. And then that way we don't lose any of the oil that may be created here if there is any line issues. So what we want to do is create a delivery point. It's a bit annoying that this is all different road. We'll put it here. And then, right, so that'll be the drop-off point. Up here we need to do a similar drop-off point. What doesn't use many roads? If we upgrade this road, will it go down that way? Yes, okay, so now we can use this bit as our delivery point. So it'll literally just have to go that way, but we'll put one in just in case. And then down here, we're going to need a I mean, this will only really need one, but we'll put in two just to future-proof it, just in case. And can we improve these roads? That's annoying. It'd be really beneficial if it could connect in there. I mean, I guess it still can. It just has to be this smaller tarmac one. And then going this way, it'll be the better tarmac road. So you will go off this way. and then you'll connect in there. We can upgrade that bit. And then what we want is for you to be from here down to here, pick up here. Could this be better, maybe? Whoops, there we go. Put it on number 2, put this one on number 1. Maybe that'll be better. It'll come down that way and then go off that way. Once autosave finishes, that is. Good old autosave. Right, there we go. So it does mean that traffic has to cross over, but it should be fine. And then after it picks up there, it will drop off down here. So, up here, we want it to fill up. We're going to make this darker or purple, maybe. So, you're going to fill up on crude. You're going to drop off your crude. You're going to come over here and you're going to fill up on your, it's changed over again, never mind. Fill up on your oil and drop off your oil. What are we going to call this line? Wow, they really are pretty far out the line. Okay, maybe we don't need 30 odd. Which ones are empty? These ones. So if we sell 5. Oh, that one was filling up. Well, that one's full. That one's full. So that was 5, 6, 7. Oh, no. Did I just sell the entire line? Yes, I did. Oh, bugger. I didn't mean to do that. I just sold the entire line of vehicles. That really sucks. It needs to pick up plastic, so let's go with 15. That's probably the right number to have. Make it pink for the plastic. Put them on that line. There we go. And now these other ones can fill up what they've got. We need to buy some more vehicles. Let's put on 10 to begin with. So we want you to be going on this line. What other line is it that comes down here? A pink line. Oh, the plastic line goes down that way. Okay. Interesting. Okay. It'd probably be best if we did a line through, but never mind. It's, well, actually, we've got enough money. Why not? So instead of that going that way, let's just pause this, because otherwise it's going to rethink about the line every single time. If we delete it a bit further back, it should do a pretty satisfying curve through. There we go. What has it done here? What's it doing? It sort of like goes into a... There, that's a bit better. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it just didn't work it out very well. Right. So we've got another line here. I don't know what to call this one. I guess oil line, maybe? So cargo, oops, let's take off the thingamabob. Cargo, road, oil, line, oh goodness, how many? There must be loads of those. Mind you, a lot of them are on rail, so maybe not. No, there aren't any. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Road or line. Okay, so that's the first oil road line that we've done. Interesting. Is there any other... there's a crude line up here. Maybe we could do a line down and up. Doing the same sort of thing. And then there's a oil line down here and two crudes over this way, aren't there? Is there? I thought there was another crude. There's the crude. So there's two crude here. So we could utilize those. Do some interesting lines through. We could do that. One thing I wanted to do, which I'd been thinking about for a little while, is connect up this area down here with the big country road. The train line's going to be a bit of a pain, but if we just did straight through and then it comes up here, then that would be pretty good. We could even do a line off over to Wibblescombe. So if we take this one up, so that shouldn't be too much of an incline from there. And then where would we want it to come over? Here maybe? Hey little buddy, what's up? Why are you meowing at me? Well, he had breakfast a bit early, late, didn't he? Yeah, yeah. Oh, bless me. Alright, that can work. So then if we come over here, it's a shame that this bridge doesn't sort of continue through a bit, because then we could go underneath it. So if we delete this back a bit, and then we do a road through, right, so that needs to stay straight, stay flat. And then it needs to go off in that direction. I'd even argue that maybe it needs to go a bit up. That's a bit much. Let's bring it back down a notch. In fact, this will tell us where the middle of the bridge is. So we want the middle of the bridge to be right over the middle of the river. There we go. That's good. This is way too high up. Why is it going so high up? Like, that's one step up, which is a bit ridiculous, really. I mean, where would this go to? Why? Why do that? Why not go over here? We can't really do through there, although we could do through here. What if we just increased this road up? It's colliding there. So we want this to be... No, it's not doing it, is it? Or what if we... Nope, that's not working either. Okay. So we want a high-speed route through here. Like so. I mean, we could connect up here. That would be a good little link. And then we can connect that way. We'll go underneath this bit. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. That connects in there. We'll need a road here. To connect in. And it's probably easiest to go underneath over to this bit and then connect up over there. So let's do first off a road here, and that's probably going to need to stay flat, and then a road into there, but it's going to need to go underneath if we bring it back so it's tight up against there. I don't understand why it does so much. It'd be easier if you could control where the tunnel comes out. Like literally just drag it or something. Yeah, that kind of works. Oh, hello plane. What just happens if we connect that into there? For some reason it turns into dirt there. I don't... Why? Why do you do this? So if we go up, turn this into that bridge, and then we do straight across, yeah, like that. Do a little hump in the middle, not too much, but enough so that large boats can go through. And then we'll just do that connect into there, like so. And then that comes through up here. I bet, I would have thought that something would use that. Especially goods down to Snaith Coic would probably use that, but apparently not. Apparently it decides to come down this way. It's using the highway that I put in, for once. But why it's not using the A road that I've put in down to it, I don't know. There's only so much you can do, right? So, oh, there's so much oil there to go. Maybe what we should do is improve the connection there so that more, well, there is plenty of, look, there's quite a few. Well, I called this one crude oil line. So maybe I should call the other one crude oil line. Because it effectively does the exact same job. Crude oil line, probably like 14. 15. There we go. And then we'll need a crude oil line here, here, and maybe here as well. Maybe even over here. Because we've got a oil line, an oil refinery there rather. I don't see why not. But let's focus on what's going on here. So, if we put in, I'll just future-proof it with a second one through. Let's align that up straight. And then we can put in the street access over here and put in a road in there. Don't know what it's doing here, but okay. I guess Budley Salton is a bit hemmed in with this cargo station. I do want to improve it, just not right now. Right, so we're doing a connection there, we're doing a connection from here. Let's improve this road. Put in maybe I can do something like that and then do a street access there, and it offers two ways in and out and what have you. Can we improve that road? Yes, we can. Good. And just to make sure they're all looking the same, why not make that one look like tarmac? There we go. Right, so that would need to come over down to here, where it would need to drop off. We might as well take out this road here. And then connect it up to here. We can upgrade that. We can do a little delivery drop-off point. Like so. Put in some roads here. It won't need too many. Maybe 4 or 5. That should be good. So we'll just put in the drop-off points. There we go. There's 3. It will need a... Where should I put this one? Like over here? Maybe? It's got good space to create quite a big buffer area. So this should connect into that junction there, I'm hoping. Look pretty cool. Nice. That's literally as far as it can go that side. So we'll just build this out. There we go. Why don't we do a second road coming in this way? So can this be upgraded? No, it cannot. So let's take out this old, slower road. I say it's old, it's probably a few episodes back that we put it in, but you know how it is. Onwards and upwards. So that goes into up there. Let's keep that flat. Have that coming up there. Have that one going there. And then what I can do is if I first off just build this out as far as I can go, because the trains might be delivering hundreds of resources that it may need to turn into the good stuff. And then we can have that one go straight into there. Is it time to take the ball up? Yeah. He seems like he's stopped. Yes. And then maybe we can give him some wet food when we go to bed. Right. So I'm putting 2 here in case we want to put another line in going somewhere else. So that connects to all of these, that's good. In fact, we want to use that name. Hopefully it's saved. No, it's not. This would be crude oil, line 15, 16, something like that. At this stage. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, we do actually have. So that one will be number 16. Right, so picking up from down here, you're going to drop off over here, pick up, and then you're going to drop off your oil to the plastic place up here, like so. Interesting that you decide to go that way. It's pretty cool, but interesting. So let's put this one on number 2. That's good. I mean, if we went to number 2, then it wouldn't be crossing over itself. And then it comes up to here. Yeah, cool. So, pick up crude oil, drop off that crude oil, pick up oil, drop off that oil. And this needs to be this color, same as this one. So, oh, those are train depots. Let's put some of these on there. There we go, on to number 16. That is so inefficient. How much does that line make? It does make a lot of money. It just doesn't seem to make... Oh, it's just delivered 200 odd. So why is it not? Don't know. Okay, so it's already starting to put oil on that line, which will be interesting. So if we do another one from here, let's copy that name because we're going to be using that name a fair bit here. So, oh right, I have the search in. Right, put that there. Do that down to there. Pick up from here. And then you're going to be delivering up here as well. So, I mean, number 1, this should be number 2. This should be number 2. Down here should be number 2. Should it? Or should it be number 1? Maybe it should be number 1, but why isn't it going the same way as the other lines? I mean, it's coming back on itself, it's not necessarily a problem. It's just a bit interesting that it's going different ways. Maybe we could do a road up here. Or we could do a little delivery area, something. Because, I mean, this is not doing enough oil. Do that into there. If we are creating a little delivery zone. Maybe if we did something like this. So that'll go straight in there. And then it'll come down. And create some delivery bays. Because it might be that we actually do quite a few of these. And then this can go off that direction. This can come into here maybe. If we're going to do up to here. Goes to like there. And that can mean that it can go off that way. Now if we only do the ones on the inner, then the stuff going around the outside, like all this stuff, can stay out of the way. Hopefully this will all reach that plastic factory. So if we move from Albert Road, number 15 and 16, so Albert Road, go here. Drop off oil. And number 16 from Albert Road, go here. Drop off oil. Delete that one. Oh, why has it gone that way round? Okay, fine. This one from Albert Road. Come up to here maybe. Get rid of that one. So you're going to be filling up. on crude oil. Crude. You're going to be dropping off your crude. You're going to be picking up your oil. And you're going to be dropping off your oil. And that is your route. You will be line 17. Oh. Well, maybe we can change the terminal here for you to number 1, because that'll make more sense for you. Oh, and then you go off that way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you do that. Do you go straight through? No way. Where are you coming? Hold on. Number 16. Number 17. Do you seriously go all the way through here? Why not come that way? I'm a little bit concerned because this is where the traffic comes through, but no, it should be fine. Right, so there should be nothing else on this. Let's get rid of these. Let's make that the right color. Let's give it some trucks. Where's the thing? Over here. Let's put 10 on there. Yeah? Okay. There we go, number 17. Let's color these the right color. Cool. So hopefully that will pump a bit more plastic through down to here, even though it doesn't need plastic, it needs more steel, but why is it not coming through? How much does this line have on steel? 2. 2 steel. Is that it? Wow. Why? Maybe we should have this connect up, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe we could do separate lines down. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why they can't just go down here, but I guess it's still just faster to go that way. That is if there aren't a bunch of vehicles waiting on that line. So let's sell 5. Right, where were we? So we've done 2 of these, those 2. We've done this one down from up here, and he's picking up. I think once it might take a little while for it to realize this has a good connection, so it may take a little while for it to come through from there. So if we did a line from here over here and then down to here, yeah, that would work. Triangular route there. So what we would need to do is build up a depot here. So if we check how far this one can come out. Hopefully it's far away enough that we can just do a full load. Don't think it's really needed here, to be fair, but it'll be fine. We'll just do this anyway. Right. Put in a street access. Might as well just do it straight down to there. Do that. Can we upgrade that road? No. It's a bit too close to everything that's going on here. So if we delete that out, we've actually got quite a nice area for a delivery depot. Hello. What's up? Meow. Meow indeed. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hmm? Good kitty. Good kitty. So, it might be able to fit there if we did it at the right spot. It's just a bit annoying that we've got Can we upgrade those to... Yeah, we can. Oh, not there. Okay. Let's delete that one out. Put in a straight line there. Why you no straight? What? So, can we put some stairs here that will connect up? Yes, we can. Cool. So we can create a delivery section up here. This might be a little bit tight, but it should work theoretically. So then they go from there down to there. So let's just put in the buildings. Oh really? Is that too small of a bit to do? That's annoying. Kind of understandable though. It is quite small. We could do one there. Why not do one there? Mind you, that's going to be on the road that everything else uses. Okay, let's delete that one out. Let's see whether we can do one if we build the road out from a little bit further along. Something like this. Yes, we can. Cool. Do that. So, do we want to connect that up to the tunnel actually? So then we've got a road through for that goods line, but also this will be quite a good connection for this stuff. Coming off and coming back down. Maybe we do, you know. So what would we do? We'd continue to do road lines here. Just like this. Okay. Maybe even some curved ones here. Because curved works as well. I really don't think we're going to have enough lines to use all of these, but it's future-proofing it a little bit, because you never know how much crude might be able to get here. We've got crude oil lines up here that could utilize it, although there's another oil refinery there. So who knows? We will build in a road from here to the tunnel, like so. And that way things can come up this way. Right. So we will need a connection up here. Let's improve this connection through. It can't do there because I think that's causing issues. So if we put a building here, and this does not need to be any bigger than this because there's no actual product that it's creating. So then that should all be ready to go. We just need to do a line from here up to, let's use the first one, up to there, pick up there, and then drop it off down here. We'll use this one. Yeah, that's correct. I mean, that's not correct. Let's use the other terminal there. But that works all good. That's literally working as we want it to. Yep, cool. So that one would be one of these lines. We'll call it number 18, I think it is now. Let's just double check that. Yep. So you're going to fill up on the crude. You're going to go to Chester Road and unload your crude oil. And you're going to go over to here. And you're going to pick up the oil. And you're going to go to Manchester Road and drop off the oil. There we go. That's another line done. The beautiful thing is we could create other lines that utilize that sort of same system, but from different crude oil lines, crude oil wells. That might be pretty cool. Put them onto number 18. Let's color these the right color. Cool. Crude oil line wise, maybe the difficulty is that we only have so many connections through this way. It might even do with another line coming down here. Maybe we could do it from this side. So upgrade that, that works. And then it would need to come through here, like so. And then it would need to come over here. Ah, and that's a perfect spot where the bridge can go. So we'll connect that in there. This, ooh, went a little bit nuts. That to there. And then it will need to go this way. Connecting down there. Interesting. Let's just fill it in. There we go. I wonder whether that actually already has lines. It does already have lines using it, which to me just means that it's a good connection through. Let's see here. So we've got a connection line here. Maybe we could put two more in here and have one go up here and down. And that would be a back and forth route actually. That'd be pretty decent. We just need to connect in up here. So we can do a line off. It comes down here. Something like that. And then if we did so, line here drops off. Why not here? Maybe not there. Maybe this one to use that. So terminal 2, and then on the way back it goes through here. And then, thank you. It would come down this way. So, Bognor Regis, you fill up. Oh, it hasn't used the connection that we put in. Interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense not to, because it's probably a more direct route going that way. So, you pick up the oil, and then you drop off the oil. That's your lot. So that's number 19, I think. Let's just double check. Yep, number 19. Oh, wow. Why are they all waiting? I guess because there's a junction close to another junction. Maybe that's why. Huh. Okay, I didn't realize that might happen. Thanks, sweetheart. Oh. So we could also do some more down here, maybe. But then again, if they're picking up over here, dropping off, and then, mind you, they'll stay full for a lot of it, which is good. You'll make a lot of money. But it has to go through Bognor Regis. Did we put any vehicles on number 19? No, we didn't. Okay, let's do that. Buy 10 of those. Put them up there. There we go. Maybe what we just need to do is remove this one because it's not actually needed there. And then that gives it a bit more space for the road, for the traffic to turn right or left even. Right from where I'm looking. Anyway. Okay, so if we build a line from here down to over here, through here, and up to the plastic factory. That's pretty good. That will be 20. Number 20. Right, that was number 19. This one's number 20. Good. So here you're filling up. You are filling up on crude oil. You're going down this way, you're dropping off your crude oil. You're picking up oil. And you're dropping it off. Cool. We could literally do so many of these lines. It's a bit nuts. Is there a crude oil over here? Yeah, maybe we could just bring crude oil from over here. It even has a road connection pretty much already there. And could we do a road connection straight in so that it goes? It would need to be from like over here, wouldn't it? Maybe not, but we can put in a connection here pretty easily because we've already got the Ujima flip. So if we just delete that one out, in fact, delete this back a bit, and then we can build this one up a bit so that it creates a bit more of a queue. There we go. Put in a street line straight in. Maybe if we improve that's a bit annoying. It's not quite got enough space to do a good line down. But never mind. Is that the only one that did the connection? It's quite funny we don't have anything down here for the road, but it's got a connection there, so what does it matter? It's fine. Come on, autosave. Alright, let's upgrade these roads. Maybe we could do... Yeah, maybe we could do a connection here. Potentially. Did I already put the extra line in? I haven't yet, have I? So if we put this one in here, it goes down to here. In fact, if we built in the delivery points here like we did with the other one, that would work quite well, hopefully. Because I remember this was a bit of a weird placement for one, wasn't it? In fact, wasn't I going to do... Yeah, let's just put one in here. So it's going to be a sort of rectangular shape, but it'll be fine. So straight line out. And then we'll do literally just lots of connections here. I don't know why it's done that, but never mind. And that should be plenty. I think this one will go here. Hopefully it just automatically brings it over. And then we can build a few of these in. Just like this. I mean, would we want to put a connection in here? That might really change things up because I'm pretty sure some connections are coming down here for like goods and things. And that would speed things quite a lot up. I don't think I'd want it in my delivery area though. Maybe from here. And like here. I mean, we've already got a bridge there, so it might be better to go down into a tunnel. Hopefully that tunnels. Is it tunneling? That doesn't look like it works. So let's not take advantage of the AI thinking that it does. Go down one step and then hopefully this will be enough steps to go down into a tunnel. Maybe. There we go. Alright. So you're going to come over here, connect in there. It looks like you need to go a bit further down. And then what's the bane that so many use this? Yep. So many lines use this now. But hopefully that's a faster route than it was before, which will be good. Oh my goodness. Something's using the other lane. That's a first. You don't see that very often. But it creates an interesting connection over here. So that should be pretty cool. Right, what were we doing? We were putting in a line. What line were we on? This line over here. Yes, 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 yes. So you drop off up here. Let's use that one. Number 2. And then you pick up there. And you go up to here. You can use this one going back. So number 2. There we go. Sweet. So you're going to need to fill up on crude oil. And then you're going to come over here. You're going to be dropping it off. Your crude oil, that is. Then you're going to be picking up oil. It gets very confusing when you're talking about crude oil and oil. But they are two different things. It should be like refined oil, like crude oil and refined oil, and then it would be a lot more clear what's what. But maybe that's just me. So, number 21. If we put in of these to go onto line 21. There we go. And it's quite funny, really, because that wasn't the that was the first line that we put in, and then we started thinking about these other ones. And it's all just sort of reinforcing the supply chain so that it doesn't have any bottlenecks. Where's this one going? What is this? What's that line? Plastic line. To Windsor Road. Oh, really? Down there? Okay, interesting. So it's choosing to come this way. Oh, I guess that makes sense. It's sort of more of a straight line than going down that way. Wow, that one tunnel has really shaped things up. Look at how many lines are going through it. I mean, yeah, that's only 3, but more will be going through there. I like that. Look at how many there's going through it. It's only 3. I thought it was way more. It looks like way more from here. Maybe not. I don't know. Right. Okay. Why is all this coal not going into the frickin' factory? It just wants to go elsewhere. Screw you, coal. Which lines need... Okay, all of these need... It's turning me into a horse. All of these need more trains. Way more trains on the distribution lines. This one, not as much, but it's not really producing that much yet. This one over here, yeah, they all need way more lines. Look at all this stuff that just wants to go elsewhere, but it isn't being utilized here. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that, yo? Right, if we just view these lines, 40 trains, which is probably split up to like 8, 4, 8. That's probably a good mix. Do we have enough money to just clone all vehicles? No, we don't. Okay. So if we select 2 here, and then duplicate, 2 here, duplicate, 2 here, duplicate, duplicate, and then just 1 here, duplicate. Then maybe that will help. I mean, I think it just needs way more, but we can't duplicate all of what's already on there, which is a bit of a pain. How are these doing? It's got a lot of ore. Got there eventually. Why don't we upgrade that road so that it's tarmac? There we go. In fact, we could even just put in a cheeky road up. Maybe. It's annoying that the best way to get the road going on is to do a road coming out. Has that changed anything up? No, nothing's using it. Okay. Which is fine. It adds another connection there. This is a lot of ore, which explains why it's getting so much ore. Where's its nearest coal? Down here? Maybe we should put some more coal. Mind you, it's got a train line there. Why is it not delivering more coal? Seems like it wants to use the road line. How fast are these? They go to 50 mile an hour. That's still faster than this. So I don't understand why. Why not use it? I don't know. Because the weird thing is that now connects into the distribution line as well down here, so you'd have thought it would use it, but apparently not. Where else is there coal? We're utilising this one, aren't we? This is coming over. Maybe it can come down this way. It needs more coal, but there isn't really any coal nearby that we're not already using. Maybe we could utilise this one, but I don't want to take away from this line. Only 40% is being transported from here, and it isn't all on here, so why isn't it getting into these a lot quicker? Like, what, why? Only 7% of these. Wow. Okay. Let's duplicate that up. I'll tell you what we can do on those lines is do up here, they fill up halfway. And they stay there until they're full. So, up to 5 minutes. I think that's all it really needs. And there it fills up. And then it's taking half from each. And we can do the same with this one. Although, because that truck line is up here, I don't know whether it's gonna do as well. It definitely would from here. So that should be filling up before it drops off down here. It's weird how these all have ore but no coal. Oh wow, it's favouring that line, isn't it? I wonder why. Or is it just this one's delivering a lot more? Only 40%. I don't want to go nuts with them because this is a very tight turnaround area. Let's make them the colour of the line as well. How much is this making? It's a decent amount. It's decent profit. Maybe we can upgrade that right there. It's going to need another delivery spot. Delivery area for this one. Because how many are delivering here? Oh, only 2. That's alright then. Doesn't need a delivery spot really. Okay. How are these doing? Is it me or are they different purple? Is that nuts? No, they were a different purple. Right. We really need more. I don't understand why this is so bad. Let's see if we can pull off 5 on each. It's probably going to be extremely expensive. Yeah, that's 100 million. 5. 5. 5. And then maybe even here we could do like 2 and 2. Because once that starts flowing through, it should make a lot of money. Like this stuff needs to go to, where's that going? Early South. It all goes to Early South. Every fucking thing goes to Early South. I bet this one, most of its steel is going to Early South. Oh, and Lower Barking. Okay. And this one's got Rawtenstall, The Grove. Where's The Grove? Where is... Where's this? The Grove. Ah, right, up here. Okay. Yeah. Maybe this just needs more trucks. It's only got 3. What was I thinking? Oh, now I don't have any money. Okay. When I do have money, I need to put some on there. What were you waiting for? Where are you going? Why do you go... Right. Maybe we just need to put in a better connection so that it can get onto things. Like maybe a connection through here. Because that might be a better connection than having to go all that way and then all the way back. It might not, for all I know. Too much slope. Should put a connection in here. There we go. Jobs are good. How many are on these? I mean, could we swap that around? Don't know, but it means that less of it has to go around all that stuff, which will be good for it. We could potentially really improve this. But I don't know where else would be delivering to it. Maybe here? To be fair, it's really close by, and this needs coal. Which route would it take? It doesn't really have a close or a good route. Well, it might just use the motorway, actually. Straight through. Yeah. Let's put a building in there for that one. Do we want it to have a connection elsewhere? Or do we want it just to be... Maybe if we do a connection down the way. I really don't want it to take away from this, because does this fill up here? Oh, where was that? Here. It does fill up. It only stays there for 2 minutes though, so it's not super bad. So if you come up here, like that, can you go to number 1? You just sort of go around in a circle then, aren't you? So you're dropping off that. Where's the nearest depot? There should be just a button to go to the nearest depot. I thought there was one over here. Apparently not. Is this a road depot? That's a tram depot, isn't it? Yeah. There's one down here. There's one over here. There aren't any around here. Maybe there should be, but never mind. Let's just put some on from here. So if we take... I don't think it'll need 10. I'm going to guess 5. I hope that's the right number. So, colour like that. We're going to be calling this cargo road, coal line something. How many of them are there? How many of them are there? Coal line 9. There we go. That's actually a really interesting route. It literally just goes straight through there. So let's make those the right color for the line. And then should we also connect it up to this one down here? I think so. Because it's not getting enough coal down there, is it? So if we connect this one down here. Maybe this needs to be a delivery spot. We'll put one in here. There we go. So that'll be coal. That'll be picking up coal. And dropping off coal. Like so. This will be... I just did this, didn't I? Road line 10. And that is coal. Is that right? Number 10? Yeah. Cool. So let's put some vehicles on from up here again. It might need more. We'll put on 10. Let's see how it goes. Where are we? Here. Interesting that it comes through from this direction. Why not use the motorway? Why go through a city? And why come this way? Like, what? How are these roads faster than motorway? Even if it came off down here and went through. Where is that going? Wait. Number 10. Where does that go? Oh, it's not even using the motorway. Ah, it's coming down to this motorway. Ah, I got you. Okay. Okay, right. Bit of an interesting route to go through, but sure. How are these doing? They're full. That one's not. Oops. I just pressed the wrong button. Let's turn that on. There we go. Now that won't happen again. Sorry about that. Let's just double check that that's not balked the stream. Yeah, no, that hasn't. Cool. Okay. So you're going to be picking up not a lot of coal. Why aren't you dropping off coal? Do you not have a lot of coal to come through? You did. So, well, you do now. So why didn't it come through? I don't know. You just do ore there. And there's a coal mine right there. Oh, it's coal and ore. Gotcha. How much is going? 90%. That's pretty decent. 60% here. Okay, well maybe we can up It's on 20, so let's up it to... Sorry, it's on 15, so let's up it to 20. And that should do it. Or at least do good things. Where are we here? I mean, we've put in a lot more lines, but is it actually having a good effect? Well, this has gone up. That's got to be good. And I mean, we're going to have some higher expenses, but hopefully the money coming through will make up for it. Here's a bunch of ore being dropped off. We need coal. Maybe we can just improve this line, because it's the only way that it's delivering coal, isn't it? It's already got 15. Yeah. Coal line 10. Well, at least it's using the motorway. You know, and it's using this junction as well, even though it can come down this way. So that's reassuring that it's using this. What about this over here? Does this have more plastic? Oh, yeah, it's got more plastic. Good. Where does that deliver to? Wow, that goes a fair way. Comes down to here. How many vehicles are on there? 10. Up it to 15. Let's see if that helps that. Again, another oil place where it could deliver more oil to the plastic pretty easily via road now. You know, maybe in earlier eras not so much, but definitely now. How are these doing down here? Okay. We're getting more stuff come through, so that could be pretty good. No lines going from here, that's fine, because it's all going via road, isn't it? These are making money? Yeah, good. Doesn't have many trains on it. I think that these faster trains are much better than the longer, older trains that are slower. So it's beneficial. But it is having a positive effect. Consumers wise, it's not delivering anything to Oaken Gates, which is really weird, considering Oaken Gates is so huge. It could really use it. But I think we're going to leave it there. We've had some really good progress with the different lines coming through up here, and hopefully... Oh, my giddy aunt. There's so many coming through this way. Yeah, I'm really liking where this is going. Um, and this, I mean, it really needs to strap up, but it needs a lot more of those lines to bring through, more plastic and more steel. So hopefully those trains that we've added onto the steam distribution lines help. But yeah, until next time, have a good one. If you've enjoyed watching, consider subscribing. It means that next time that more of these come online, you'll know about it. So it's a win-win. But yeah, have a good one. Bye.